Welcome to Women's Empowerment and Skills Academy, where you learn practical skills to earn and improve your financial situation. I am Lukon Rosaline, your host, and today I'll be showing you step by step how to produce stretched sugar candy, commonly called Alewa or Hausa sweets. Without wasting most of your time, let's dive straight into the tutorial. So the ingredients we are going to be needing for this production is sugar. We need sugar, that is 500 grams of sugar, and I'm going to be making use of two, that is another 500 grams. 500 plus 500 give us 1 kilogram, and again we are going to be needing water. We need water to dissolve our 1 kilogram of water. We need another water in the bowl. The water in the transparent bowl, we are going to use it to identify when our sugar is ready. And of course, we need pot. This is a pot we need to cook our sugar, and so we need a pot. Look at what we have here. This is the spoiled candy I had from an on-site class. The student was interested in taking an on-site training about candy production, and she ended up with something like this. Funny enough, I did the first time and she observed. It came out so well, and I asked her to try on her own. After observation and trying, she ended up with something like this. This actually is not strange to me. Candy production is simple but very technical when you don't follow instructions strictly and when you don't equally work on time. So I will advise you to follow instructions so that just you don't end up with something like this. At least candy should look like this. This is the one I produced with her and she observed, and when I asked her to produce her own, she ended up with what I just showed you. Now we are going to put our water in the pot, put it on the heat source, and then we dissolve our sugar. This is the sugar we are dissolving. We are going to dissolve the 5 grams of sugar, rather the 1 kilogram of sugar, because we are using two of the 500 grams. 500 plus 500 grams equal to 1 kilogram. We are going to leave our sugar on the fire. We are going to leave it there to boil, and as it is boiling, we are going to be observing until it reaches the crack stage. So when you are boiling your candy, make sure that you control your source of heat. You should boil your candy at medium heat. It should not be too hot or too slow. This is our sugar boiling. Our sugar is boiling. So basically, candy is sugar, guys. Candy is sugar, and it deals a lot with temperature control. If not, it's going to crystallize and come back to your normal sugar. That is the candy boiling. As you can see, the bubbles have reduced. The quantity has equally reduced because water is drying off. And if you observe keenly, you discover that there's also a slight change in the color of the sugar. We boil and we observe, we pay attention so keenly when we are boiling. That is it. It has changed to something golden. We have a slight tint golden yellow coloration. Now it is ready. We are going to remove from the fire and we are going to spread it out. I'm using the lid of my pot. Make sure you grease the lid of your pot with butter or oil before you put it. You take it and you put on your hook like what I'm doing. I have my hook attached already and then you start stretching. That is pretty hot and not that you don't have to insert your hands in water once you start pulling. No matter how hot it is, you have to manage. Just that's the reason I do it outside. I don't do it indoors where there's enough oxygen and enough fresh air because the heat from this candy can peel your hands, guys. It's just fortunate that I've been doing it for a while and I'm used to it. If you want to do it, be ready, get ready. But with practice, you get used to this and it will be a normal business to me. The student I had, her own got bad because she could not pull very fast. She left it and it solidified and she could not pull. As you're pulling, it traps air, traps oxygen and increases in size and equally the color changes. Have you seen the color? The color fades away, it becomes lighter and lighter. At the end of the day, you discover that this candy will be white in color because we have not added any color to it. You keep stretching and stretching until it becomes too difficult to pull. When you cannot pull or when you try pulling and it looks like you want to break, then it is okay. What you would do is to stretch it like a strip or a rope, and like what I'm doing, according to the size that you want. And then you also try as much as possible to adjust it to be of same size like I'm trying to do. Adjust it like that and then you put it. After adjusting, you can take like 5 minutes for it to adjust because as you're adjusting it is hardening. You make sure that the size is the same everywhere, even though it can be 100%. You put it on your surface, a bag preferably because it doesn't stick to bag, and then you shape it. So you shape it, you give a mark with a knife, and then you break very close. Put your hand very close to the mark before you break. I repeat it. When you want to shape your candy, you give a mark, put your hand very close to the mark, and then you break it just like that. If you just want to break it anyhow, it's going to scatter. It will scatter. So we are going to continue in breaking our candies, in shaping our candies rather, and then that is all about candy making. Like I said, it is simple, it doesn't take time, but it is technical too. It's very, very technical. You have to be someone who pays attention to details if you want to be a candy, Alewa, or a Hausa sweet producer. I produce and sell in school. You can order if you want. And if you want to take it as a business, you can equally produce and sell in school. Why not in your community store, your local community store? Children love it a lot. When you produce and take to school, they will be buy. You know that in those days, the same way we ate candies in those days, that's how children still love it till today. Not only children, but adults alike. That is it. Our candy is ready, and I appreciate you for watching till this moment. If this tutorial has been helpful to you, please take out time to like this video, to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials, and let's grow together. Thank you for watching and see you in our next